Okay, people, this is a video where I'm thought about it for 5 seconds. Will I press record here and actually speak? It's a video to explain a little off the top of my head as usual. I'll get to the point. Being off testosterone, and I'm absolutely unmotivated. I feel depressed. I feel fucking depressed, and I'm trying to hide it because I'm not a depressed person. I'm a thinker, I'm a worrier, but I'm not a depressive person. I was very depressed growing up. Yeah. I mean, look at the state of me. Look at the state of me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how I look. You know? When I'm on testosterone, I do care a bit more about how I look. How I do things. And it's I'm having dreams, just like I had dreams about meat. I was vegetarian for 15 years, and then I had dreams about 4 years ago. I had dreams, and it took me a year to consider with myself, okay, will I eat meat again? Seeing that I'm dreaming about it, and seems to be my body is saying, go on, eat a bit. And so my testosterone levels must be way down. Now, is it testosterone at all? Is it testosterone related at all? Well, I think it is, because when I was on testosterone I felt great. Fair enough, every month I had a bit of a period type feeling, because my hormones would be going down then, and then I'd take the injection and they'd be up again. And I liked that. I kind of felt as if that was natural, the fact that I'm XXY, and that I was more female in many ways. In those days I was. And then of course I grew facial hair at 26. And I think my puberty at 26, imagine, but there you go, was like, I started taking testosterone about 18, 19, whatever it was, 17, 18, 19, whatever. Let's say I took it at 19. Then it was 7 years before I needed to shave. So it would make sense, wouldn't it? When you're a little child, you don't get puberty in a month. It takes a couple of years. I think gradually seeing changes is much better than seeing tomorrow changes, especially with hormones. Yeah, but I am absolutely... I'm having dreams myself of going back on it. And then one of my best friends, he said, not just he said, but he actually says to me, no, Gavin, I think you're much better off the testosterone. And then he goes a step further to say, and I think you'd be a coward if you went back on it, which I think is a bit fucking extreme. Because for a start, I'm being brave in the first place to do this shit anyway, coward couldn't possibly be a coward. Now, I don't mind somebody calling me a coward, because it's good, because you think about it then. Am I a coward? Blah, blah, blah. And in my own logic, I'm certainly not a coward. And I wouldn't be a coward to go back on testosterone. In fact, the more and more and more I think about it, and I've talked to my mother about this on and off, sort of said to her, yeah, I can never concentrate when the bells go on. It's 7 o'clock here. I have just got up, but I did get to bed this morning at 10 o'clock. Insomnia. I definitely suffer from that. Have suffered from that without the testosterone. I don't think the symptoms that I have are guidelines for other XXYs. You know, I'm not saying that what happens with me in testosterone is going to automatically happen for other XXYs just simply because we're XXYs. No. I mean, the same point should be made on XYs and XXs. Just because one XY has some issue with their body doesn't mean that issue is the same issue for everybody else who's XY, you know? So, it's the same, it works the same with XXY. But I have gone over and over in my head so much of, like, will I the reason I went off there was because I've got this spot on my arm and I'm feeling it now, and I don't know whether it's a mosquito bite or another tick, because they seem to love my body, so I'm just gonna have to watch myself. But I know this is a waffle, but these sorts of things help. You know, a lot of people, they don't want to watch a 10-minute video of a rant, but the truth is there are so many people out there who must be very similar to me and are scared out of their brain to tell the world that they're fucked in the head. You know, I am fucked in the head, definitely. I mean, you know, it's a classic scenario when I try and help people, or when I try and do something, that it takes a lot of effort, and people don't see me making a big effort. They see a small effort, where in fact I'm giving a big effort. Other things that really annoy me by myself is that I'm not able to take what I see other people taking. You know, because I seem to be held back with this unbelievable, incredible amount of respect. I mean, I don't even respect myself. I'm respecting more other people and not respecting myself. You know, I mean, I'm losing out here in life at the moment because I'm not able to do and be who I want. And I can't, on the doing point, I mean, I'm not able to meet with girls of my dreams because I do not have confidence anymore, and I'm emotional, and like you know, I want to cry, you know, sometimes, and I do cry, and I've no problem with crying, but it's just that I am crying quite regularly, or feeling like I want to cry, you know. So this is extremely difficult life, people. If you're out there and listening to this and you're thinking, fuck, I'm so like that, you know, well, look no further. You know, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say cliched words. You see, this is the thing. Nobody wants to show their bad sides. Nobody wants somebody to come along and find their vulnerable points and take advantage of them and pull them down to the ground. Nobody wants to admit that they are not a high flyer, you know, especially on the internet, because you can make people believe that you have a life that you don't have. I don't know how many people do that I know, but I hope not too many. You know, because I don't do that. I like to show it how it is. That's my whole philosophy running through my music style as well. My songs are not perfected. I get inspiration, I record, and that's done. You know, I wouldn't be somebody who would take it and fix it all up and make it perfect. So my point here is that I would definitely like to go back on testosterone. I've said it for many times through these near 2 years that I'm off it. I think it's not healthy for me to be off it. That's what my mind tells me. But I don't want to go back on it because I don't want to have to go back to a doctor every month. And I don't want to take it because of the hassle, really, of the doctor, really. If it was a self-inject thing that I could actually inject myself, then I'd probably prefer that, but I can't do that because I don't want to inject myself. So, I'll leave it at that. It's hard, I tell you, off testosterone, but interesting as well.